Happy anniversary, honey.
It's the new addition to the Ruckers Run Ranch part-time weekend rancher family. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
I don't know. Here comes Mr. Chris, I think. He's leading the way.
It's for the excavator.
Do you think? I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, it's coming. I see the big thing.
What is it, Joshua?
I don't really know before now.
What is it?
Is this like a dungeon?
What is it?
What's an excavator? I knew it! I knew it! We don't need an excavator. So we have to get back to work. Everyone, it was a false alarm. Get back to work.
What are you talking about? Look at the excavator. We got a real one now.
Get back to,
Look at that.
Get back to work.
Yay! There it is. Look at it.
Alright, so the flatbed that brought the excavator, we just got a tight turn to turn it around. So we're actually going to use the excavator to pick up the back of the trailer and move it so that he can get out. This should be interesting. What?
Simple enough.
Simple enough, yeah. Alright, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's about 20 degrees. We divided up this morning. We've got trees to plant today. So the excavator came yesterday, so we're up this morning. And me and the kids, we're gonna go get supplies. We need to go get the wire. We need to get trees. We need to get the zip ties. We need to get the wire cutters, the post hole pusher in tool, and we need to open up the north gate. Okay, good morning. So we got our supplies. I got the wire to put around the trees, some shovels, some T-posts, wire cutters, of course, tape measure our maples. In this case, we're planting October Glory red maples. We have about 55 of them. I'm also including, we're getting some zip ties to put the wire together. We pre-cut some 2-inch PVC pipe that we're going to put in the ground to make a direct water route for watering. This is to put the T-posts in the ground, and an excavator to dig 50 holes easily. And we also got some soil conditioner We're estimating about a half to a third of a bag for every hole. So the directions for planting these trees is we're supposed to dig a hole twice as wide as the bucket, but not as deep. And it'll be about an inch above the soil so you have proper drainage. So what size is the bucket?
15 inches.
15, so we need a 30-inch wide hole.
It's a 33-inch wide bucket.
A 30-inch wide bucket. Outstanding. We calculated that correctly. Okay, why don't you go ahead and dig the hole, and then I'll show you how to plant the tree and make it work. It's cold today, Stella? A little bit?
A lot.
A lot. Okay, here's our first hole. Okay, so our very first hole we dug needed to be 12 inches for the pot. We ended up with about 2 feet. So we're gonna know not to do it as deep this time. And we're gonna go ahead and fill it back in with make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so we got the tree in. As you can see, we have the PVC pipe, so when we water, it will go straight to the root system. And then we have it sticking out about half an inch to an inch above the soil so it will drain. Now we're going to put wire around. We're going to put wire around it to protect it from cows and deer rubbing on it. So what we have decided to do is put in 3 T-posts and then wire around it to keep them from rubbing on it. What JC's using right now is just a T-post. It's very mechanical. You just pound it at the top and it pushes the post in. And then we're going to take the wire and wrap it around. Okay, so as you can see, we put the posts in, 3 posts. We put the wire around, and then we zip tied and crossed over the wires to seal it closed. This is what we've got to do about 55 times. It's gonna be awesome.
So we just went back to the casita to get some food that Josh was carrying. And we're gonna go right back because we're planting in the trees and we're kind of starving and we need a snack. And yesterday we just got an excavator. Daddy's using it to dig the holes, not just a shovel. And we watched some YouTubes on YouTube about how to do this. But Daddy just said, nah, let's don't do the shovels. Let's do an excavator. So we bought one, or borrowed it. I got it yesterday from Mr. Chris. And we're going to use it to dig the holes out and put the trees in. And we don't want deer or cows in it. We're going to put wire around it. So we made it from all the way over there. And now here's the excavator we just bought yesterday, or borrowed. So the bucket gets over to the engine, grabs the thing, pulls it all the way in these tubes. All the controls.
All right, so we've done about 14, 15. of the trees. We made it to the east gate. And this is what it looks like so far along the road. It's slow going, the ground is hard, but having the excavator helps to dig the hole. It's the longest part is breaking up that big ball of dirt that pulls it out and sticking it back in. But the vision is coming to fruition, and we'll take pictures of it when they leaf, and then hopefully in the fall they'll be red. Alright, so day 2, we've been spending all morning putting in more trees. We've done about, well, how many trees have we done? About 20 or so this morning? Yeah, almost 20. We got a big pile of garbage, all of the bags and the containers, and the kids are being awesome, and they are loading them all up in the truck for us. They've been very helpful. I'm gonna take some more video here in a little bit of us doing a set of trees and how helpful the kids are doing the zip ties and the other stuff.
So when Jen and I built the cross fence, we forgot to take into consideration that we were going to plant the maples like we're doing now and offset them at least 10 feet from the fence along the road. And as you can see, now they are perfectly in line to where the gate is, the 16-foot gate. So what Josh and I are going to have to do is we're going to move that one post, and now the gate is going to move over. We're going to cut this right there, and then basically add another 8 feet of fence there, so everything's going to shift to the right. And now we'll have a clear path for vehicles or whatever else to travel on this side that won't interfere with the 10-foot spacing off the fence where we're planting the maples. So something to take into consideration long term when you're trying to do what we're trying to do. So there you go. We went ahead and I just chainsawed one side, took the boards off. We laid them down over there. I got to take the lock off where the gate latches, and then we'll get the chain and either use the excavator or the skid steer and just push this one out, and then we'll hammer it at the right distance over there, take off the gate, and again move everything over to the right.
Alright, so we've been working all day. It's 3:53. We've been working all day. We are about, I think, 6 away from finishing the end. We do have to move the fence, which I think JC showed you, and we do have to plant one that was just, the soil was too hard, so we're going to use the excavator to break it up a little bit. So this is JC digging the holes. So we marked where we wanted it to be, which I believe we did about 40-foot spacings, and then we wanted it 10 feet from the fence line. So it's got a good system going. The biggest thing is the soil's kind of, compacted and it's frozen in the morning, so it's, if he's digging the hole, we gotta fill it back in. So this is a way he's figured out to scrape it and then go back and forth and dig it with the bucket to break it up, so it's not so hard to fill back in. So it's 5:53. We got started about 8 o'clock this morning.
No, it was Probably around 7 this morning.
Oh, about 7 this morning. We got started about 7 this morning. It's now 5:30. Sorry, we're tired. It's 5:30. We got started about 7:30 this morning. We have just finished. You can see all the trees. The last two. And the sun is setting on us. We are in the last sunny spot. We have just enough light before the sun goes down to finish these last two. And we're gonna take a break. We have 3 left to put in tomorrow where we had to fix the holes. But we'll fix in the fence and we'll do that tomorrow, but we got in a lot.
Yeah, we'll do board fence tomorrow and then redo the gate. And then
Fix the
that'll be
gate,
it.
finish those last 3, and do the board fence. Then we're done for the weekend.
Back to regular work.
And there goes the sun. And back to our other jobs. Let's go get some Mexican food and margaritas.